Ladies and gentlemen, I am in San Francisco doing shows at Sketchfest. That's it, really. I'm doing a few shows. If I wasn't doing comedy, I would do some sort of startup, or I would teach or do something really fun. I can't wait to find out, once comedy is no longer a viable art form, of what I'll do. And the answer will be a terrible chef. If I was to do a music festival, I would probably have the original Guns N' Roses perform in just Union Hall, Bell House, in a nice 1 to 400 seat club. I don't know. Well, the whole comedy festival I do is just friends, so it would be, the music festival would be the equivalent. It would be essentially friends who live in New York who are bands. So it'd be Yola Tango and Ted Leo and maybe whoever was coming through that wanted to do it, John Wesley Harding. I mean, we have had musicians play. We had actually John Oates from the band Hall & Oates our first year. That was pretty exciting. Everyone thought it was Fred Armisen doing a character. But then they kept staring and they were like, oh, that is the person called John Oates. And that was the most fun, when people think someone is Fred Armisen and realize it is really John Oates. That's true joy. If I were to write a memoir, this is what I'd call it. Sorry, you're welcome. I don't know. It's not bad. What else would I call a memoir? Sorry I ate the thing that you were going to keep. Oh, no, that's not very good. Something that happened that I would not tell my grandmother. It's so specific, and it's also there's probably countless things. From I went to see a concert in Mexico, to, a lot of stuff. So yeah, I mean, they're not telling a grandmother is a pretty high threshold. And there's also things would you ever tell someone that you peed in a place you weren't supposed to pee that was not terrible, but 4 years ago in Austin? You might not a grandmother. You would not tell her. Would you tell her maybe 6 years ago you not accidentally, but sort of in Austin, slept on a stone little staircase because turns out you didn't have the apartment number of where you were staying? Would you tell her that? I wouldn't.